Yo, what is good, YouTube, and welcome back to another JC2K video. In today's video, we're going to be ranking every single pink diamond card in NBA 2K22 MyTEAM from best to worst, or actually from worst to best. There's not very many pink diamonds in the game right now. There's only like 15, so it's actually not as many pink diamonds as y'all may think, but I'm going to be going over every single pink diamond card and basically letting y'all know which pink diamonds I would recommend picking up and which ones I think are not worth the hype and basically are cards that you should stay away from, despite the fact that they are pink diamond tier cards. Before we hop into this video, if you haven't, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Help me push towards the 2,500 subscriber mark on the channel. Uploading videos for y'all every single day, and I would really appreciate your support if you do subscribe if you haven't already. And without further ado, let's hop right into it. Start off with number 15. So I think the worst pink diamond in the game right now is probably Brad Daugherty, and the reason that I say that is he just doesn't do a ton on the court at a super high level. He's 7 foot with a 7'4" wingspan at the center position, which is not small, definitely solid size. 94 offense, 92 defense. Hot spots for most of the spots inside the three, and he has an 88 shot mid, so he can knock down the mid-range jump shot, which is definitely a nice thing that he has. He also has Hall of Fame drop stepper, Hall of Fame post-man technician, which is solid. Defensive stats are decent, doesn't get clamps though. He's kind of slow with a 62 speed and excel, even for the center position. As a shooter, I mean, he can get some good shooting badges, but he's not going to be shooting the three really with a 65 three-pointer. He may be able to kind of knock it down, but he's not going to be knocking it down at a high level. He's slow. He's not a great defender at all. Not overwhelmingly tall. Decent rebounder. Does have bullet passer, which is a nice badge for a center and post playmaker as well. He's not a completely awful card. None of the cards on this list are, but I just don't think Brad Daugherty gives you a ton because he's not really much of a threat from the three-point line, if any threat at all. Doesn't have a lot of speed. Badge-wise, he's not crazy. Not a great dominant interior player, even though he's solid on the interior. I just don't feel like he gives you what the other pink diamond centers give you, or really what the other pink diamond cards give you in general. None of the pink diamond cards are terrible, but this Brad Daugherty card I don't think is super. I'm not super high on anyway, and I don't recommend picking him up if you are at the pink diamond token board. At number 14, I'm going with Jerry Lucas, another guy who is a pink diamond token reward. I don't recommend picking this card up either, but he's also not completely terrible. 6'8" at the power forward or center position, so he's definitely undersized with a 6'11" wingspan, but he's got an 87 shot three and he's got Ray Allen base. So his upper is really weird. This base 11 or release 11 upper is really odd. It's like a chest push shot type thing upper, but the base makes it really, really good with Ray Allen's jumper. It's fast and it's easy to green. 2 hotspots from outside the three-point line. He's a knockdown shooter. He even gets some nice shooting badges like Chef, if you wanted to add that to him. Also comes with a bunch of good gold shooting badges. Finishing badges are solid. 70-foot driving dunk as well. Very, very slow, just like Brad Daugherty. Defensively, card is not great either. But his ability to stretch the floor is super nice. He's a great pick and pop big. He rebounds the ball at a high level. He's got decent strength. He's just short. So a guy who I definitely would recommend running at the center position, except for the fact that he's 6'8". So honestly, not that great of a card, despite the fact that he is capable of stretching the floor. But the fact that he can stretch the floor, to me personally, just puts him barely above Brad Daugherty. But that being said, still not a card that I recommend at all. At number 13, we have Devin Booker. This deep hook card hasn't actually come out yet, but I'm assuming based on where I think he will be when he comes out in about 2 weeks. And Devin Booker just, I don't know. He doesn't do it for me this year. Has never really done it for me in 2K, in all honesty. I don't feel like his cards are ever that souped. Offensively, he'll probably be solid. Defensively, probably not so much. 6'6" with a 6'8" wingspan at the shooting guard position is good size. 3 hotspots and 4 Hall of Fame badges for Slithery, and then 3 shooting badges: Hot Zone Hunter, Rhythm Shooter, and Slippery Off Ball. Rhythm Shooter and Slippery Off Ball I don't think are very good. The other 2 Hall of Fame badges are solid, and he comes with every other shooting badge on at least bronze. Most of them on gold, which is nice. Silver. He has Hall of Fame chef, I'm sorry, gold chef, silver limitless spot up, silver lucky number 7. He's got basically all the important shooting badges except for that limitless spot up on gold as well, which is nice. Badge wise, he's decent, but he doesn't get quick first step. It doesn't get handles for days, so those hurt him as a creator. He doesn't get clamps. He doesn't get interceptor or intimidator. So defensively, he's missing some of the most important badges. Defensive stats are very poor. 88 shot three is good. 80 driving dunk is good. Without the handles for days and the quick first step, he's going to be struggling to create his own shot, especially with only an 82 speed and excel with a 79 speed with the ball. At the shooting guard position, that's kind of slow. Also, jump shot 4 is not bad, but jump release up to 116 upper is not an upper that I like very much, in all honesty, especially with jump shot 4. His jumper is just always kind of quick and hard to time. I feel like I struggle with it, and he has a poor dribble style. The base dribble style for a guard is not a very good dribble style. So there's just a lot of things about this card, defensively, badge wise, and animation wise, that I don't love. So for that reason, I have him at number 13 on this list. At number 12, we have Sleepy Floyd, who I think is actually a very solid card, but again, not a card that I think is worth locking in, especially with the exchange reward being as expensive as it is right now to lock in. 6'3" with a 6'6" wingspan, 96 offense, 88 defense at the point guard position. 6'3" is good size. 70 driving dunks, so he can throw it down. Not a great dunker, but he can put it down when needed. 4 Hall of Fame badges are difficult shots, hot zone hunter, floor general, and unpluckable. He's got 2 hot spots from outside the 3, and then comes with bronze blinder, some good gold shooting badges, doesn't get chef, doesn't get limitless spot up. You can add sniper to him, which is nice. Silver quick first step is good. Silver handles for days that can be upgraded is also good. Ankle breaker on silver as well. Silver quick chain can be upgraded. Gold bailout, gold glue hands, dimer, bullet passer, tight handle, stop and go. Some solid defensive badges like the silver clamps, gold ankle braces and hustler, silver interceptor, pick dodger, and pickpocket, as well as the ability to get a badge like chase down artist if you want to add that to him as well. Defensive stats are decent. Speed, suitable, and acceleration all at an 89, 84 shot 3, and a little bit of ability to slash. Just a solid all-around card. Jump shot 22 base is super good. Release 12 upper, not incredible, but with the base being as good as it is, his jumper is very solid, and he's got quick dribble style, so he can dribble and burst very, very effectively at the point guard position. Really solid card. Not crazy. He doesn't do anything at an incredibly super high level, I don't feel like, but that being said, he is a very, very solid point guard. You can put him out on the court, and you will have success running this card because he's just a very, very well-rounded, very solid card. At number, I believe, number 11, we have Allen Houston, who I think is just a slightly better Devin Booker. 6'6" with a 6'9" wingspan, 4 hotspots from outside the 3, which is actually really nice. Silver finishing badges, doesn't get posterizer, doesn't get limitless takeoff. 75 driving dunk is solid. 4 Hall of Fame shooting badges, but none of them are all that great in terms of actually what the shooting badges are. Bunch of gold shooting badges as well. He has bronze chef that can be upgraded. Bronze blinders can be upgraded. Doesn't get limitless spot up. Silver dot eye can be upgraded. Playmaking badges are decent. He does get quick first step, quick chain badges like that if you wanted to add those to him. So he's definitely a decent card. And then defensively, he gets clamps. He already has interceptor and pick dodger. He gets intimidator. He gets pickpocket. He gets rim protector, ball stripper, things like that. You can add a lot more badges to this card than you can to Devin Booker. 85 speed and excel, 82 speed with ball is solid, 88 shot 3 as well, decent slashing and decent defensive ability. Ray Allen base with Klay Thompson upper is absolutely phenomenal, as I think many of y'all know. Base dribble style, again, not what you like to see on a guard, but I definitely feel like he gives you a lot more on both ends of the court, in all honesty, than a guy like Devin Booker does. And for that reason, I'm putting him higher than Devin Booker, and I have him in that number 11 spot. At number 10, we have Walt Frazier. And Walt Frazier is another guy who, I don't know, this card on paper is incredible, but there are a couple things about him that make me not actually love this card. But that being said, 94 offense, 94 defense, 6'4" with a 6'7" wingspan at the point guard position. He's got exceptional size for the point guard position. 2 hot spots outside the 3-point line, 82 shot 3, which is manageable. 70 driving dunk, again, manageable. Defensive stats are incredible. 89 speed, suited ball, and acceleration as well. Hall of Fame bullet passer and floor journal are his 2 Hall of Fame badges, which are solid Hall of Fame badges. He's got silver clamps that can be upgraded, silver intimidator and silver pickpocket as well can also be upgraded. Has gold interceptor, can get ball stripper, can get quick first step and quick chain and ankle breaker. Those 3 badges I would highly recommend adding to him, as well as the blinders and sniper badge. Those 5 badges would be big badges to upgrade to this card if you want to improve him for your team. And then also has gold handles for days, some gold shooting badges, stuff like that. Solid card. His release stinks. He's an elite defensive card, best defensive point guard in the game. Release is not good. This release 36 with or jump shot 36 with release 71 upper. It's not a good jumper. He's not a good shooter. When he's wide open, he can green. It's not like ungreenable or anything. No release is this year, but it's just not a good release. Not going to be a 300 base dribble style at the point guard position. Defensively, he's incredible. Statistically, he's very solid all the way around, but offensively, he struggles. And for that reason, I'm not putting him any higher than number 10 on this list. At number 9, we got Dale Ellis, who honestly, I probably should have switched him and Allen Houston, in all honesty. But that being said, I put Dale Ellis at number 9, so I'm going to stick with it. 2 Hall of Fame badges are catch and shoot and corner specialists, which are really good shooters, or really good shooting badges. 4 hotspots from outside the 3-point line. 6'7" with 6'10" wingspan. He's got phenomenal size at the shooting guard position. Does not get clamps. He does get interceptor, pickpocket, things like that if you want to improve his defensive ability. Defensive stats aren't great, but they're okay. 75 driving dunk, decent speed as well. Phenomenal shooter, though. One of, if not the best shooter in the game. Ray Allen base, Kobe Bryant upper. His jumper is incredible. You'll never miss open with this card. Also, shifty dribble style is a nice dribble style. Does allow him to move a little bit on the offensive end of the court, which is nice. And he can slash a little bit as well. Badge-wise, he doesn't get quick first step, but he can get a couple of his badges upgraded and a couple of playmaking badges added to him as well. Not going to be a great creator, but the fact that he has a good dribble style helps. And he's an absolutely incredible shooter. One of, if not the best shooters in the game right now. For that reason, I'm putting Dale Ellis at number 9 on this list. At number 8, we got Mitch Richmond, who I think is the best of the Pink Diamond Token Awards. 95 offense, 87 defense, and I think a lot of people will disagree with me, but I explain why I love this Mitch Richmond so much. 6'5" and 6'8" wingspan is decent size. 3 out of 5 hotspots from outside the 3 at every hotspot inside the 3-point arc. A 75 driving dunk. He dunks the ball at a high level. Also gets the quick first step badge. Has a bunch of gold playmaking badges and silver playmaking badges. Only badge he's missing as a playmaking badge that I think is important for him is Dimer. Does not get clamps just like Dale Ellis, but he does get interceptor, menace, pick dodger, pickpocket, things like that. Defensive stats are better than Dale Ellis. His 84 speed to excel with an 83 speed to ball as well. Jump shot is absolutely chicken. Phenomenal jumper, easy to green. Quick dribble style, so he gets burst animations. 88 shot 3. Phenomenal all-around card. He can dunk the ball higher than his stats say. He's a great shooter. I like his release a lot. He's got decent athleticism, and he's a really good defender. Really, really capable card all the way around. Very, very high on this Mitch Richmond card. And for me personally, he is the best pink diamond token reward in the game right now. Now, next on this list, we have Glenn Robinson. And I think Glenn Robinson is another super solid card at the 3 or the 4. The draft reward in this season, he's definitely a good enough reward that I would like to see other awards like Glenn Robertson in the future for draft award cards. Guys who can be on your team and have a lot of success. 6'7" with a 7'1" wingspan, 95 offense, 87 defense, 3 out of 5 hotshots outside the 3, and 5 Hall of Fame badges, which is definitely a nice little amount. Hall of Fame off-ball pass, set shooter, volume shooter, fearless finisher, and putback boss. Admittedly, not the best of Hall of Fame badges, but he has 85 speed and excel with an 84 speed with the ball, which is great at the power forward or small forward position. 83 shot 3 with his jump shot, definitely good enough. 90 driving dunk, throws it down at a high level, and he can play defense. Doesn't get clamps again, but he does get most of the other defensive badges you'd want. Already has some nice interior badges as well as the ability to get interceptor, intimidator, menace, pick dodger, pickpocket, things of that nature. Gold click for step as well, and the small forward is super nice. Comes with a lot of good shooting badges and can get blinders. And sniper as well, which are good badges to add to this card. And his jump shot's amazing. It's the exact same jump shot as Danny Granger. If y'all have used this jumper, just base 29 this year or last year, y'all know how easy it is to green and how consistent it is. Glenn Robinson is an absolute stud. I wish he had a better dribble style, but at the small forward position, you really can't complain that much. He does everything at a high level. Really good card. Big fan of Glenn Robinson still to this point in the game. At number, I believe it is number 6, we have Kareem AbdulJabbar. And Kareem is yet another solid card. I mean, I like Kareem. I think he's very, very good. He's got great size, 7'2" with a 7'5" wingspan. Hot spots from most of the spots inside the 3-point line. He has a mid-range jumper, which is nice. 77 shot mid. Decent Hall of Fame badges with back down punisher, dream shake, and hook specialist. So good on the interior, and then rim protector and intimidator defensively as well are phenomenal Hall of Fame badges to have. Does not get the clamps badge, but that's okay. Doesn't get any playmaking or shooting badges. He does get some more finishing badges if you wanted to add like limitless takeoff or posterizer to him. 85 driving dunk as well is good. 77 shot mid is nice. 69 speed and excel isn't bad for a center as well. Good strength, good interior defense, solid block, and great rebounding card with phenomenal post game as well. Great size, nice jump shot at the center position. This card is Wilt, but not as good in my personal opinion. I like him a lot. He's big. He's a great interior big man. He'll dunk the ball. He'll finish at the rim. He'll rebound on both ends of the court. He'll play interior defense. He'll even play a little bit of perimeter defense as well. Really nice card. I'm a big fan of this Kareem. I think he's super solid, but for me, I like Wilt better, and we'll get to Wilt in just a little bit. But before we get to Wilt, we have Oscar Robertson, and I like Oscar a lot. I think Oscar would be a great card if he wasn't something like 800,000 MT to lock in. 6'5" with 6'8" wingspan at the point guard position is exceptional size, first and foremost. Hot spots from 3 out of 5 spots outside the 3 is super nice. 5 Hall of Fame badges that are Acrobat, Fearless Finisher, Slithery Finisher, Dimer, and Floyd Journal are solid Hall of Fame badges. 87 speed and excel with an 87 speed with ball is super solid, especially for a 6'5" player. 75 driving dunk isn't bad. 85 shot 3 and good defensive stats as well. Again, does not get clamps. I don't think that's super important to this point in this game. Does get the quick first step badge. Comes with most every other playmaking badge already on gold or silver. Can get a bunch of good shooting badges. Can get chef as well. Comes with a bunch of good shooting badges, I should say. Gets chef and sniper, which are 2 of the most important shooting badges in the game. Can get posterizer, things like that as well if you'd like to add it to him. Jump shot is phenomenal. I'm a big fan of Oscar's jumper and always have been. Unfortunately, he has base dribble style. If he had a better dribble style, he'd be like top 3 cards in this list, I think. For me personally, he's not, but he has exceptional size. He's a solid defender despite the fact he doesn't get clamps, and he's got good speed, a good jumper, and the ability to dunk the ball at a good amount. So really nice card. If Oscar wasn't so expensive, I think he would be higher. Well, honestly, I think he'd be worth getting for your squad, but he's just insanely expensive. So it's very rare that you're going to see this Oscar Robertson, and I definitely do not recommend picking up for your team. That being said, really good card. At number 4, we're going with Rondo. And I think people are going to kind of be confused as to why I'm putting Rondo so high on this list. And I'll explain. Rondo has a 90 offense, 98 defense, 6'1" with 6'9" wingspan. He's got really long arms, and he looks a little taller than 6'1", I feel like. Some hotspots inside the three-point line, 4 Hall of Fame badges, which are ankle braces, tireless defender, giant slayer, and slippery finisher. Also has gold clamps, gold ball stripper, gold pick dodger, and pickpocket, 95 perimeter stats, which is just insane. Also silver interceptor, intimidator can be upgraded. He's got quick first step on silver, a bunch of gold and silver playmaking badges, silver hot zone hunter as his only shooting badge. But with a 70 shot three, you'd be surprised. With this jump shot, it's easy to green. You can knock down the three-pointer at a very solid level with him. Also quick dribble style, which most of the point guards, actually all the other point guards except for Sleepy Floyd on this list, don't have a good dribble style. He's an elite defender, and he can't dunk the ball, but he's got great speed and great defense. As well as solid finishing badges, so he's going to be able to finish at the rim at a decent level, even though he can't dunk the ball, and he's going to shoot a lot better than you would think with these shooting stats. You put a shoe and a coach on him, he's going to be absolutely knocked down. I really do believe that. I've seen people have a lot of success with this Rondo card, and he is so good defensively, and defense is such a valuable aspect in the game right now, and for that reason, I'm putting Rondo top 4 on this list. I think this card is that good. One of the best point guards in the game right now. At number 3, we have Vince Carter. I love Vince. I think Vince is super good. Vince has a 95 offense, 86 defense, 2 hotspots from outside the three-point line, 6'6" with a 6'9" wingspan, 87 shot 3, 89 speed and excel with an 85 speed with the ball, 95 driving dunk, and solid defensive stats as well. 4 Hall of Fame finishing badges, including posterizer and limitless takeoff, Hall of Fame shooting badges, volume shooter, and Hall of Fame defensive badges, pogo stick, which is a really nice badge. He can get clamps, interceptor, intimidator. He can get every badge in the game basically, except for chef and a couple of those shooting badges. Doesn't really need any playmaking badges either. Shooting badges wise, he comes with a lot. Only badge he's missing is chef. It can't really upgrade any of them, but he comes with enough that he's an absolute knockdown shooter. Got a phenomenal release as well. So he has silver quick first step. It can be upgraded to gold. Can get dimer and unpluckable as well as quick chain, as well as those defensive badges that I was talking about. So he can come with basically every single important badge in the game except for the chef badge. His jumper's nice. Slasher dribble style is not super nice, but it's not completely terrible. It's a better dribble style than some of the dribble styles we've seen on this list. And he's got a great jump shot. He plays defense. He's got good size to the shooting guard position. Really good card. Vince Carter is a top 2 or 3 shooting guard in the game right now. I'd probably say top 2, and he's a top 3 pink diamond in the game right now, in my personal opinion. At number 2, we have Wilt Chamberlain, and Wilt statistically is not a top 2 pink diamond, but for me personally and for a lot of other people, he is a top 2 pink diamond. The reason that I say that is just he is such a menace on the defensive end of the court. 95 offense, 93 defense, 7'1" with an 8-foot wingspan. 8-foot wingspan. It's insane. He's so long. He plays so many lanes. Not going to be shooting the ball at all, but his 75 speed and excel is also super good for a center. Phenomenal interior player with drop stepper, lob city finisher, and rise up as Hall of Fame badges, as well as the pogo stick badge, which again is super nice, especially on the interior, on the defensive end of the court. Comes with gold badges as well, a bunch on defense. Like the interior ones, can get interceptor, can get glue hands, which is a nice badge and post playmaker are both nice badges for interior bigs. Can get some shooting badges, but I definitely don't recommend adding those. He can get limitless takeoff, which is a nice badge to add to him as well. Great dunker, phenomenal masher, the best interior masher in the game, I feel like, and the best interior defensive player in the game, I think, to prevent the mashing. Wilt is a phenomenal player all the way around. He's strong. He's got great rebounding. He does everything at a super high level. Phenomenal card. I think he is the second best center in my team right now, and I think he is the second best pink diamond in my team as well right now. Phenomenal card. If you haven't gotten Wilt and you're good enough to get him in unlimited, I highly recommend picking him up. And then finally, the best pink diamond in the game and the best card in the game right now, in my personal opinion, or at least there's a debate, is this pink diamond Carmelo Anthony. Carmelo is a 99 offense, first 99 offense of the year, I think, and then an 88 defense, 6'8" with a 7-foot wingspan. Phenomenal size for the small forward position. 4 out of 5 hotspots from outside the 3 and almost every hotspot inside the 3-point line as well. Gold limitless takeoff, gold posterizer, gold acrobat, and fast twitch. Every shooting badge in the game in at least silver, and every important one except for chef on at least gold. Also has Hall of Fame mismatch expert, blinders, and hot zone hunter, which are 3 of the best badges in the game. Hall of Fame ankle breaker is super nice as well. His quick first step can be upgraded. You can add all the defensive badges that you want to him, like a clamps, like an intimidator, like a pick dodger, and a pickpocket. You can upgrade his interceptor, his post lockdown. You could give him you can give him everything he needs, basically, is what I'm saying. Every badge can be upgraded on this card as well, so you can just make him all gold badges or Hall of Fame badges. Swoop him out. 90 speed and excel at the small forward position is super fast with an 84 speed with the ball. Again, like I said earlier, phenomenal size, great slashing, great shooting, solid enough defense as well, especially with the 6'8" frame and his big player build. And the Carmelo jumper this year is pretty good. I like it more this year than I have in previous years. Dribble style is not great, but his dribble sigs are good. But at the small forward position, I don't think the dribble style is the most important thing in the world. He does everything else at such a high level. You wouldn't expect him to have the best dribble style in the world right now. And he is a phenomenal card. The best pink diamond and arguably be the best card in my team right now. If you haven't gotten Carmelo, which most of y'all probably haven't, I highly recommend picking him up. I don't have him yet. I'm like 40k XP away, but I plan to get him within the next few days, and I'm super excited about adding Carmelo to my team for future tournaments, as well as the attempt to qualify for 250k next weekend. So that is going to do it for this video. Kind of a long video, but I just wanted to let y'all know what I think about every single pink diamond card in the game right now. Some of these guys might be worth adding to your team, but if this video does help you out, if you do enjoy this video, make sure you hit that like button, leave a comment, and subscribe, and I'll be back with more 2K content very soon. I appreciate y'all. Peace.